AM 590 WCAB Rutherfordton with FM translator service on W265DW at 100.9. Does that old tractor or lawnmower have more electrical tape or duct tape holding it together than you want to admit? Well, maybe it's time to see Phil Sheehan and his staff at NC Tractor for a new Massey Ferguson tractor or mower. Massey Ferguson is a company that's been around for over 175 years. That says a lot about a company. And paired with Phil Sheehan, who's been in business for over 25 years, that says a lot about Phil and his staff. Knowledgeable about their product, and they stand behind every sale. Massey Ferguson is the last tractor you'll ever need. NC Tractor, a dependable and reliable company that'll be there after the sale. NC Tractor on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight, for my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash.
he did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard
He
smash.
did the mash.
It caught on in a
He
flash.
did the mash.
He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast, the ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrode.
They did the mash.
They did the monster
The
mash.
monster mash.
It was a graveyard
They
smash.
did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
They did the mash.
They did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking, all were digging the sounds. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crypt Kicker Five.
They played the mash.
They played the monster
The
mash.
monster mash.
It was a graveyard
They
smash.
played the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
They played the mash.
They played the monster mash. Out from his coffin, Drac's voice did ring. Seemed he was troubled by just one thing. Opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?"
It's now the mash.
It's now the monster mash.
The monster mash.
And it's a graveyard
It's
smash.
now the mash.
It's caught on in a flash.
It's now the mash.
It's now the monster mash. Now everything's cool. Drac's a part of the band, and my monster mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, this mash was meant to. When you get to my door, tell them Boris sent you.
Then you can mash.
Then you can monster
The
mash
monster mash.
and do my graveyard
Then you can
smash.
mash.
You'll catch on in a flash.
Then you can mash.
Then you can monster mash.
Do you know what day it is?
It's Halloween. It's Halloween.
It's Halloween!
Where's your costume? It's Halloween.
This is my best Halloween costume.
Best Halloween costume ever.
Seriously, are these Halloween costumes?
Halloween and we need the candy.
Ah, Halloween candy!
The whole point of Halloween. Free candy?
Give me your Halloween candy.
Happy Halloween.
Showtime!
Showtime! Indeed, it is Halloween. Welcome to Tuesday, October the 31st.
Yes, it is.
It is Halloween, my favorite time of the year.
Is
I
it
love
really?
it, love it, love it. Had to start off the show with, how could you not play Bobby Boris Pickett doing the Monster Mash?
The Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash.
You'll catch on in a flash, and you can Monster Mash. Great and Loveless checking in on the YouTube. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, we would say this is the creepy edition of the Tracy and Todd morning show, but
We're not creepy at
we're
all.
not creepy. We don't want to be creepy. We hope we're
Oh,
not.
we're not creepy. We're just fun.
We just like having fun. The Monster Mash. Stay tuned, Kevin. This afternoon, his afternoon drive show will be. He's going to play lots of spooky music this afternoon from 3 until 5. So join Kevin Pleasant right here at the same place, and he'll have all your Halloween favorites. And if you call and request something, I bet you
Yeah.
Kevin will play it for you.
And after you listen to Kevin, well, no, let's see, this is going to
Yeah,
happen
after
before. Well,
three.
this is going to be happening right during that same time.
Yeah, we'll see if
Stop, bring the little kiddios downtown.
what time does that start? 4 o'clock?
4 o'clock.
Maybe Kevin can do some live check-ins.
He said he was going to do that.
Oh, how you like that?
So
So
that'll
he'll
be
check
good.
in with the Lou and Tracy's going to be down. Do you go dress up?
Well, I've got a little something I'm going to put on.
I hope you got a lot of something.
Well, it's not a lot of something. It's just a little something. Well, that still doesn't sound good. It's little cat ears. And I'm going to, yeah.
You going to do the whole Catwoman?
No.
That was my favorite.
No.
That's why I watched Batman.
I have cat ears, and that's about it. I'm going to paint my nose black and
There you
put
go.
whiskers.
Put your
and
little whiskers on. Yeah, there you go.
that's
Tracy
about
the
as far as it goes.
Alan Tony, good morning and happy Halloween. Checking
morning,
in this
Alan.
morning. Good morning, Alan.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yep, we're going to be there from 4 until 6. Is that right?
Yep, that is right. Giving out candy and all kind of fun things. We've got other things that we're going to give out too.
I'm going to see if I can leave work a little early, and hopefully I got to get some stuff all together to go over to Danieltown. We're having our trunk or treat tonight. So yeah, we got a lot going on today. Today is, of course, Halloween, my favorite time of
Yes,
year.
it
I always
is.
look for. I hated going to school on Halloween
Really?
because I just could not wait to get out of school to go trick or treat. It killed me.
Yeah,
Oh.
Don't you remember going home and putting on the little plastic outfits
That you
and
got
the little
from
plastic?
Guy from Sky City.
Yeah, I got from Sky City in the little box.
The little
Open the
plastic
box.
smock.
Yeah, that's what it was, a little
plastic
smock.
mask
And you always sweat in it.
that rubber band was going to break within 30 minutes of you putting it on.
Put the little,
Taking it off, put it on.
get
taking
your
it off,
little
putting it on.
pumpkins, and that was good back in the day.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Do you know that some of those things now, if they were still in the box, bringing crazy money,
Yeah.
and they were like $4 back then,
Yeah.
$4 or $5. You had your choice of whatever you wanted to be.
That just goes to show you how valuable our little life was back then.
Absolutely.
We didn't even know it. Didn't even realize it.
Didn't even know it. Had no clue that it
Had
was
it
like
made and
that.
didn't even know it.
Yes, we did. All right, let's get started with our call around report, shall we? Let's go to the Rutherford
we
County
shall.
Sheriff's Department after you hear this from Dakota Livesay, Chronicles of the Old West.
It was the summer of 1862. A small group of Anglos started a settlement in the Kootenai area of Montana, and soon after, they discovered gold. When gold was also discovered in nearby streams, tens of thousands of miners started arriving in the area. In 1864, 4 miners on their way to the Montana gold fields saw some gold in a stream. Eager to get up to the mining area, they continued. But like most miners, they had no luck. Remembering the gold they had seen in the stream, they decided to give it a last chance. When it turned out to be a rich deposit of placer gold, they staked their claim and named their mine Last Chance Gulch. Their mine turned out to be the second biggest gold deposit in Montana, and thousands of miners began arriving in the area. The 4 miners realized there was an opportunity to add to their riches by providing the miners with food, lodging, and supplies. So on October 30, 1864, they established a town nearby and named it Helena. Eventually, the gold in the area gave out. But as we all know, Helena didn't disappear like most towns of its type. This was because Helena was located on several major transportation routes. There was also nearby agricultural opportunities looking for a market, and Helena was close to the other mining towns. So Helena was able to continue its growth until eventually in 1875 it became the capital of the Montana Territory, and then in 1894 the state capital. You've just heard another story from Old West Radio. I'm Dakota Livesay.
Coming up on 10 minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock on this Tuesday, Halloween Day. Going to the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department to get that report. With us this morning is Deputy Dobbins. Deputy, good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Doing good. What do you have on that report for us this morning?
Hey, so in the last 24 hours, we had 11 arrests. We had 117 calls for service. Our jail currently has 174 people incarcerated. For incident reports, we just had one. It's a cruelty to animals. A horse was shot and killed on Frog Creek Road in Union Mills. We don't have any further information on that at this time. And then for arrest reports, we had an Anthony Fitzgerald arrested out of Ellenboro for a failure to appear, Donald Taylor from Ellenboro for assault and battery, and an Amber Ray from Lake Lure for a failure to appear. And that's all I got for you.
Deputy Dobbins, we appreciate the report. Hope you have a great day. Most of all, be safe.
You too, sir.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Deputy Dobbins with that report from the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. Did he say a horse was shot and killed?
I think that's what
That's
he
just
said.
downright meanness right there.
That's just absolutely. Could you
That's just
imagine?
all there is to it. That's just pure meanness.
It sure is.
As Grandma would say, that's the devil coming out in him.
Yeah, boy. It really is.
Gonna
We're
move
starting
over.
to see him more and more.
That's right. Sly checking in with us on the YouTube this morning. Happy Halloween, Sly. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road.
12
in
minutes after
Spindale.
7 o'clock on this Tuesday. Amanda with us this morning from the 911 Communications Center. Amanda, good morning.
Good morning.
What do you have on that report for us this morning?
In the past 24 hours, the Rutherford County 911 Communications Center has processed 333 911 calls and administrative calls, which consisted of 42 for the emergency medical services, 117 for the sheriff's office, 49 for Forest City, 2 for Lake Lure, 28 for Rutherford, and 58 for Spindale. Sandy Mush Fire Department had a fire alarm and a motor vehicle crash. Rutherford had a brush fire and a motor vehicle crash, and Ellenboro had a motor vehicle crash and a brush fire, and that is all.
Amanda, thanks for the report. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye. And just a reminder that the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department report and the 911 Communications Center report being brought to you by the fine folks over at Jay's Discount Grocery. We'll be talking with Rick Hauser a little later on this morning after the call-around report and the birthday giveaway. We'll find out what's happening over at Jay's Discount Grocery.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, an independent licensee of the Midwest Insurance Association.
Why I chose that song for Creighton is beyond me.
Creighton's a cowboy.
Because he's not really a Westerner. He's not really a bad guy.
Yeah.
He's not a shootist.
Yeah,
He's not a
shootist.
he's not a pistolier.
Pistolier.
All the
You're
things
pulling out. You're just creating words.
all these things you think about, Western movie.
Uh-huh.
That's really not Creighton. I got to find him a better something other.
No, I kind of like it.
I do too.
Well,
Yeah,
okay.
look, he likes it. I
We'll
like
go
it,
with
so we're all good at Creighton.
So we're all going to gather around Danieltown Baptist Church this evening and lay some blessings on some candy, and we're going to give it away.
That's it.
Tracy, you'll find this is the great story, by the way.
Okay.
This just proves to you how good God is, and I say that in the most humble way I can. And it had nothing to do with me. It was just the timing. The first year I ever took part in Danieltown's trunk or treat, I had just started going to the church, started attending, and me and Creighton were talking one morning, and he told me that the most people that they had ever had was like 37 people. And I was like, and Creighton was so excited about 37 people. And I'm thinking, 37 people? I mean, there's more than that in Walmart today. And something hit me, and I told him, I said, Creighton, you're going to be blessed this year. So we're in for a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my humble mind was thinking, golly, if we top 50 people, we're going to be doing great.
I hear you.
So we set up with our candy. We had 5 cars there, 5 or 6 cars there. Each of us had loads of candy. Tracy, by the end of the night, we had to run to the Dollar General, I think 4 times to restock candy.
Oh.
And we saw over 400 people come through.
Wow. That's amazing.
Now, you talk about a blessing right there. And in all this, we didn't even have any power. We were without power.
Wow.
A big storm had come through the night before, not power, and we didn't have any power.
Wow.
We sat out there in the dark with these little lights, these little lantern lights, and we was having a ball,
So
man.
you really had a good time.
Oh, absolutely. We had a ball.
You don't have to have power to have a good time.
No, absolutely. That just shows you when you humble yourself to God and what He can do, even in a minute way. I mean, He blessed Danieltown Baptist Church that day. Honestly. We reached a lot of people, saw a lot of people, and at the end of the night, we were overwhelmed. We were like, really? And I think the person keeping count of the people actually lost count. They were like, yeah, we had it was just over 400. That's all they know. So.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, man, that was a great day. That was a great day.
Oh, yeah. We'll see what happens tonight.
We'll have to see. I'll be there. I'll give my 8 pounds of candy away. Well, I've probably snacked on a quarter of a pound of it, but you know.
That's easy to do.
Quality control, right?
That's
there.
right. I just want to make sure it's good quality.
Yeah. I've been testing it out too.
Reese cups are good. Kit Kats are good. Yeah. Snicker bars are good. Yeah.
Yeah, they're fresh.
Creighton, what do you have for us this morning, sir?
Well, folks, it is the 304th day of the year. We got 61 days left. And as we all know, it is Halloween. Halloween comes to us from a shortened form of All Hallows Evening. Of course, we take evening and put it Ian, or sometimes, like when we get around Christmas, Christmas Eve. So that's where that comes from. And there's a lot of the history of Halloween that has been misinterpreted. A lot of people talk about paganism and things of that nature. But from my understanding and from my research, I found that there's a lot of stuff centered around the Catholic Church, and also even like our tradition of fall festivals and things of that nature. We find that coming actually from America back in the 20s and 30s, where churches wanted to give kids something to do to keep them away from the mischief and the meanness and stuff going on. So there's a lot of times, folks, when we just got to get down to the history of things and not just look up something on the internet and repeat what we read.
That's right.
But it's also,
it goes way back to the Festival of Samhain. Back in the days of the Vikings and all that. That was an old, basically it was the harvest season.
Right.
And it was the time of the year that they thought the veil between the living and the dead was the thinnest. And that spirits could come over. Well, they would dress up to so they wouldn't take them or grab them or whatever.
Right.
And you had to pass out stuff to appease them, like leave fruit and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Carve your turnips.
See,
Believe it or not.
you can make anything bad out of anything.
Oh, absolutely.
yeah,
I
that's
mean,
right.
you know,
That's right.
Well,
you can keep it
To
wholesome
be-
if you want to, too.
I've said this before. To be pagan, a Christian had to come along and say, "Oh, that's pagan." I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
that's what it was.
Right.
Yep.
Oh, we're going to go on. Go ahead, Creighton.
And speaking of that, it's also today in 1517 is the day when a Catholic monk decided that the church needed reforming, and so he went over there to the church door at Wittenberg in Germany and nailed a list of 95 pieces, and that touched off what we today in history call the Reformation. So today is also Reformation Day. And down at SDO Fire Department, Chief Bailey tells me that all has been quiet, and so that's a good thing. No birthdays or anniversaries to report. Also, folks, final day I get to say this. Of course, I'll share it again with Kevin, because there'll be a little bit left, a little bit of time left. There is that blood drive today. It's going to be happening at Habitat for Humanity over at 269 West Main Street from 1 o'clock to 6 o'clock. Then at 6 o'clock, don't forget the folks at Oakland Living Center. They got their trunk or treat today. And an hour before they begin at 5 o'clock and going to 7, us folks at Danieltown, as Todd mentioned, we will have our trunk or treat, and the folks at Long Branch Road Baptist Church, they will have their trunk or treat as well. Also, folks, please email your birthdays, anniversaries, and or events to sdoevent@gmail.com. Today it's going to be cloudy. There's a slight chance of a rain shower for us in the SDO district, a high of 56. Some clouds this evening. It'll give way to mainly clear skies overnight and low around 30. Sunrise is coming up at 7:48, and sunset will be at 6:33. The moon is in the waning gibbous phase, and the signs today are still in the orange, and the moon is in that dark phase. And Tom and Tracy, that's about all I got to report on this Halloween today.
All right, sounds good. We will talk to you this evening, and for us here in the radio world, we'll see you tomorrow.
All righty.
Thanks.
Take care. Have a good night tonight.
Kate Loveless with that report from the Danieltown SDF Fire District, which Danieltown's over there. I got a call from Brother Rick Hauser. He's got a doctor's appointment this morning. He will not be able to join us on the radio, so we may just enjoy some more Halloween hits later on. Let's do that. You got anything, Tracy, for us?
Well, I do. I just want to kind of put a reminder out there. We're going to start talking. Wayne's Lunchbox, Wayne wanted to start pushing this. He is now taking orders for Thanksgiving. The deadline will be November 16th. Call, pick up your, put your order in for your family, get together if it's what you're going to be doing.
Yep.
And so he can get those orders. They need to, the deadline on that is, like I say, November 16th, so they need to have all the orders placed by then. So if you want to get over there and get those orders, he's got some good looking stuff.
I'm telling you.
He's got that good looking, all our good looking favorites for Thanksgiving.
That turkey and dressing.
Yeah, and cranberry sauce
salad,
and potatoes and macaroni and cheese. And mashed potatoes and gravy.
It's still Halloween. Let's talk about candy. It's still Halloween. Let's not get to Turkey Day yet. 22 minutes after 7 o'clock, we're going to head up and talk with Chris Melton.
Sis Ford, located on Oak Street in Forest City, is now Legendary Ford. Still locally owned and still offering the same local hometown service as always. The new family at Legendary Ford is working hard to prove to you that they want your business. So stop by today and see the large selection of cars, SUVs, and trucks on the lot, and let the guys at Legendary Ford help you choose the perfect vehicle that best fits you and your family. Visit them at 565 Oak Street in Forest City, or visit the website at www.legendaryford.com, or call them at 245-1626.
I love the way Tracy describes sweet potato casserole. She was explaining to me every little marshmallows, the brown sugar and the
little pecans that are in there. It's so good.
I knew what y'all was talking about.
Yeah. You knew, didn't you? Your mouth was watering.
Oh, yeah. And I come in late on that conversation.
It's the Butcher checking in with us on the YouTube this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I like that. We're going to start calling.
Good morning, Butch.
I'm going to start calling Butch the Butcher. Chris Melton with us from the Chimney Rock Fire District. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning. Doing good.
Besides Tracy making you hungry this morning.
I know, but I got coffee, so that's my third place.
Well,
that'll work.
It's a coming soon.
Chris, what's happening up that way this morning?
Well, we were fortunate not to have any calls yesterday on this end of the county, but I'm surprised with how dry it's been. It seemed like every other fire department was going to woods fires yesterday, so I just want to put that public safety announcement out. Just if you could hold off on burning any outdoor material, please hold off. We are dry here in Rutherford County, especially our end. Other than that, we got the trick-or-treat tonight in downtown Chimney Rock from 5 to 8. So hope to have a good time with that. Seeing all little kiddies dressed up. And just can't say enough how dry it is. Be careful if y'all are burning. Hold off if you can.
All right, Chris, we appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Y'all have a good day.
Thanks.
Take care, Chris.
Keviola checking in with us from the Sandy Muss area. He says, I'm still asleep, y'all. Keep it down. Absolutely not. We're not going to do that. Folks, a huge yard sale coming up November the 2nd through the 4th. They've got furniture, clothes, household items, high-end consignment items. This will be at 207 Old Flynn Road in Spindle. Be outdoor and leisure items also for sale. So that's coming up Thursday through Saturday. Guess when that's going on. So go over and check that out. 207 Old Flynn Road. We'll keep keep that fresh in your mind as we go throughout the week. Let's see if we forgot to do this. Kevin Butch, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Don't forget Kevin Pleasant will be in this afternoon from 3 until 5 playing all of your Halloween favorites. He's got them all geared up and ready to go, so join Kevin Pleasant and have a pleasant afternoon.
A pleasant afternoon.
Don't that fit
what a
so
convenient
well?
name.
Don't that fit so
Yeah,
well?
for anybody in radio, what a convenient name.
We can always say afternoons here are pleasant.
That's right.
With Kevin Pleasant. All right, enough of that. He's going to get a big head about him.
It's a family tradition, caring for your family at a time of sorrow and need. Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services, owned and operated by the Crow family, has been a part of our community for over 65 years. They've been recognized for the highest level of professional service. Crow's pinpoints every service detail to ensure your family has the best service possible. Any questions, call the staff at Crow's 286-2304. They'll be happy to speak with you about pre-funeral needs as well. Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services, 118 College Avenue, Rutherford, or visit them at www.crowmortuary.com.
Steve Ernest out of pocket this morning. He's down with the COVID, so he'll be back with us on Monday. But we're going to move over to the Ballstick Fire District and DeVern Upton. DeVern, good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Have you got your candy rip roaring ready to go for all the trick-or-treaters this evening?
Yes, I have. I'm ready.
All right. I'm coming by there, so just expect me.
Okay. All right. I'll have you a special one.
I want a rock.
There ain't no telling it's got to be in.
He wants a rock. That's easy.
I'm going to get him some coal.
That's right.
Yeah, some coal.
DeVern, what you got for us this morning?
We have a temperature of 57 degrees over here this morning. Fire department had no calls, but they had their meeting last night. Don't forget the Christmas at Concord vendors, crafts, food, and fun. That'll be Saturday, November the 11th. Starting at 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. They'll have breakfast, and then they'll serve vegetable soup at lunchtime. Sounds good there. Don't forget the chicken pie supper at Salem Church this Saturday for Ashley Rich fundraiser and for her medical expenses. And there's a mobile food truck be at the Spindale United Methodist Church Monday, the 6th of November, starting at 9 o'clock. So don't forget that. And go by the Bee Supply store here on Depot Street if you need any bee supply items. And hope everyone has a wonderful and safe Halloween.
DeVern, you do the same. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks,
Take care.
DeVern Upton with that report from the Ballstick Fire District, letting us know what's happening up in the Ballstick area over that way. We're going to check in with Robbie Samuel, Mount Vernon, next.
Hey, are you tired of paying $10 for just lunch? Well, listen to this. $5.29 gets you a large golden fried chicken breast, 6 large cut potato wedges, and a roll for only $5.29. Where? Well, at the drop-in, of course. Are your kids looking for the prime energy drinks? Well, check out the drop-in selection of 6 varieties, including the new Glowberry Prime. The drop-in food stores have been your hometown convenience food store since 1981. So come on, drop in.
7:28 on this Tuesday. But I had a dream last night.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Well, share it with us.
You know, Steve Ernest is out
Yes.
with the COVID. Well, I had dreamed he sent me 2 numbers of people to call to take his place. And for some reason, I don't know if you've ever tried to dial a phone in your dream. You always hit the wrong numbers. And I was getting so mad. And I actually woke up and had to go to the bathroom and thought, it was so real. I was like, did Steve really text me? And I looked and I didn't have a text from Steve. So
Poor Steve. He is mad at you this morning, Steve.
You ever had a dream so real, a dream that when you wake up you think it's real?
I have.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's very rare, but yeah, I have. Well, hey.
I don't like it.
Hey, Goblin Robbie, how are you?
Goblin.
I'm good. How are y'all?
Ooh, good. We're good.
So you better be practicing. If you're gonna dress up on Main Street.
That's right.
see that tea?
You can't have my tea.
I need to see what's in that.
It's got special concoction in it.
A witch's brew.
Had a little Long Island of that tea, didn't we?
There's something going on with that tea. I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah. Good thing. Always good to be in a good mood in the mornings like that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. If you can't have fun and enjoy life, I mean, there's a lot of things we could be down about, but for goodness sakes, why?
Yep, you're exactly right. It's easy to sometimes get down and out, but you can find ways around it if you just look at the positive side of things.
That's right. Instead of looking at what you don't have, look at all the things you do have.
Ain't that the truth? It's like people say, well, I wished I was rich. Well, if you got a house and you got a car, you're very rich. You can look at it in so many ways, but hey, it's all right though. Make the best of it. Go on with it.
What's the old saying? I felt bad because of the man that had no shoes until I saw a man that had no feet. That's profound.
Yeah, it's true.
That reminds me of a story. I was taking a guy home from. I used to drive transit, and I was taking him home, and this guy's paralyzed basically from the neck down. He was in a car wreck and almost killed him, and he's in a wheelchair. And I told him, I was like, hey man, I got to go over by dialysis and pick up, a couple of people or pick up a person they're going the same way you are. So I'm gonna drop them off before I get here. He said, oh yeah, man, that's fine. So we pull up in the parking lot. I go in, my person's not ready. Just said it would be a couple of minutes. So I go back outside, and there's a couple of people from dialysis goes off, and this guy in a wheelchair goes, golly, I'm glad I'm not like them. And I'm like, what? I said, what? And he's like, my kidneys are fine. And I'm thinking, but you're paralyzed from the neck. And he was like, yeah, but he said, I've got good kidneys. And it was that struck me as, I was like, man, here this guy, and he's glad he's not, somebody else, and they're up walking and getting around, and to me that just struck me as odd. I was like, man, the appreciation that he has.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He found the positive in what he can deal with, and is making the very best of it.
Justin Cole, I don't know if y'all know him. He was in a bad car wreck years ago. I had the pleasure of. Justin's a pretty good old guy. I had the pleasure of taking him home a couple of times, but he said that, and I was like, man, that just struck me. But anyway.
Makes you think, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, it makes you appreciate what you have.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got a lot to be thankful for. And of course, Thanksgiving's coming up, but instead of being thankful for one day, we should be thankful every day we're up and breathing.
Oh, I think every day your feet hit the ground, you should be thankful.
Yep, exactly. But on the other side of that there, Todd, just if I got my dates right, I just want to wish Roy Yelton a happy birthday. He's Cane Creek native country singer. I always like to hear him sing too. A lot of folks they might not remember Roy. I don't know, but I hope he has a good day today and he can sing us some rose-colored glasses again one of these days. You ever heard him sing that song?
I have. My brother currently he's a mechanic and does exhaust work, and he learned how to do that from Roy Yelton up there. He worked with Roy Yelton doing exhaust work back up years ago up Yelton's garage.
Yep.
And that's how my brother got his start doing. That's how my brother got started doing exhaust work.
I tell you, he learned from one of the best. I will say that. I've took a lot of stuff to him, and of course, he's retired now. I think he piddles around a little here and there, but he helped us out at the fire department, and he's willing to come out and look at a generator we had some issues with. Done us a fantastic job, and I really do appreciate what he did for us because we didn't know really who else to call, but he stepped up and brought it to the table and helped us out and got us up and running again. So I hope Roy has a happy birthday today.
Yeah, happy birthday, Roy. Hope you have many, many more.
That's right. And Hudlow Fire Department will be giving out candy today starting at 5 p.m. And also we'll have the trick-or-treat on Main Street, 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock this evening. Hopefully the weather stays good and dress warm. It looks like right now we're at the highs what it's supposed to be today, around the 50s. So hopefully everybody just be safe getting out and be aware of kids crossing the road or adults. You know, adults are worse than kids half the time. They'll just walk out in front of a car and expect somebody to stop. So at least a child will stop and look both ways before they cross. So just keep that in mind as you're out and about today, and watch out for everybody because they won't have lighted clothes on. A lot of them will be in the dark clothes, and it'll be hard to see some of those folks. Tomorrow will be the blood drive at Rutherford Fire Department from 10 to 3 p.m., and that'll be November the 1st. And November the 3rd will be Trinity's Fall Fest, so I'm sure they'll have a big time Friday, and the times to that, what I've got is 5:30 to 8, and come out and enjoy some cakewalks, I believe is what Creighton said, and candy and fun. But fire department, Rutherford had a brush fire yesterday, along with a motor vehicle crash and a medical call, and Hudlow had a medical call. And that's about all I got going on with the fire departments and the community events, and see what today holds. And remember to check your smoke detectors, and if you need them, call the fire department. Call us. We'll find you some smoke detectors or point you in the right direction. They're important and they save lives. But other than that, that's all I got for you, Todd and Tracy, and be ready to give out some candy.
That's right. Give it all out. That's what we got. 2 boxes of candy in there.
Yes,
from what I see, ready to give out.
Yeah, Minley's going to go up there about 3 o'clock, and we're going to set our stuff up.
Set up and start giving out some candy. Now, don't eat it before the kids get there.
Oh, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to resist.
That's right.
I wonder how much the stock market went up in the candy world this year.
Tell me about it. I know.
There's been a lot of it.
And I tell you what, tomorrow you can go to Walmart and find it on sale.
Yeah.
Even better.
Yeah, they'll have everything marked
Even
down.
better.
And it's so crazy. It's only marked down just because it's candy, a Halloween
Oh,
cover.
Halloween branded, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it. But I did see that yesterday that Reese Cups is still the #1 candy pick as far as
Absolutely.
They are.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Here's the best way to eat a Reese Cup. I'm going to tell you. I go to the drop-in store, and over there at Lee's Drop-In, and I'll pick up a piece of pizza and get a Reese Cup and set it on the pizza where it's warm. Yeah. And then I'll get a slushie. Well, I don't do this all the time, but I do it quite a bit. Then I'll come back to the car, and after I eat my pizza, the candy is just I like it when it's melted just a little bit. It's just it's so good. Yeah.
So you eat
your
Reese Cups on your pizza.
No, not on the pizza. You just set it on top
you
of
use it as a heater.
and let it heat it up. Oh, I'm sure glad I cleared that up.
Tracy, a microwave would do the same thing.
That beats the heck out of what is it you eat? Mayonnaise and
I ain't eating that mess.
what's that thing you ate? Had mayonnaise on it.
Mayonnaise and corn?
Oh, yeah.
Try it. Don't knock it till you try it. You don't even have to tell nobody you're doing it. Go hide and do it. And that's how you'll eat corn from now on.
I saw some candy. I think I sent it to you. I thought of Todd the other day. I sent him a Twix
mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise candy.
But well, what's funny is I just had a vision when he said go hide somewhere and eat corn with mayonnaise on it. All I could see was Todd in the corner in the closet somewhere, sneaking around eating corn.
That's a guy told me that first time, and I was like, I don't want nobody around when I try this. So I did.
Oh Lord, have mercy! I wish I could have shared that moment.
Robbie, we appreciate you, brother. Hope you have a great Halloween, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Sounds good. Y'all take care.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Robbie with that report from the Mount Vernon Fire District. We're going to move over and check in with Sue Price in the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District after Tracy gives you Anchor Down. Is that what we're talking about?
Yes, sir, it is. Anchor Down they're having another huge Christmas sale. They're going to have all size Christmas trees, all kind of any of your Christmas. She said this is a brand new load stuff nobody has not even seen. It's coming out that they're going to put out. They're closed today. She wanted to open up because there was a threat of rain, and she didn't know whether she's going to bring all that stuff out. And then so she's closed today, but she will be open with extended hours tomorrow. She'll be there from 9 to 5, and Thursday 9 to 2. And if you stop by and pick up now, after today, everybody's going to be in this Christmas mode.
Christmas shopping mode.
So you go to Anchor Down, and remind you, she is closed today because of the threat of rain. But she will be open tomorrow 9 to 5 and Thursday 9 to 2.
Be sure to go down and check out Anchor Down. We're going to go over and check out Sue Price over at the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District. Sue, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you this morning, Sue?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Sue.
Yeah, this is your favorite day, isn't it?
Oh, I love it. I love it. My favorite time of the year. I love the they call it the holiday. It's the holiday season. You know, that's what they're talking about. Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. It's the holiday season.
They're all coming up now.
Yeah,
a lot of people ask me about my lights that I usually have for Halloween. I did not get a chance to complete those. I had failures last year. Oh, man. Had to end up replacing a lot of my stuff. So hopefully I'm going to have a Christmas show this year.
Well, good.
So we'll keep that going. No Halloween show because it's just, man, replacing all that and having to rewire everything and all that. It was a pain in the rear. But we will get that going.
Well.
So what do you have for us this morning?
Well, let's see. I didn't have any calls from the fire department, so they were quiet. That's a good thing. Don't have anything on the Duggins Creek church calendar. No birthdays or anniversaries. On my personal calendar, I've got an anniversary for Reverend Drew and Kim Tomberlin, so I hope they're going to have a good day. And Fairview has birthdays for Walt Bromnett and Austin McCurry and Heidi Ledford, so hope they'll all have a good birthday today, and we hope anybody that's having a birthday anniversary will have a real good day on their special day and enjoy it. There wasn't anything on First Broad's calendar today. And so far, I don't have any announcements that anything come in for the weekend coming up, so just hope everybody will have a good Halloween and be safe. Watch out for the kids. Be really careful tonight.
That's right. Take your time. Don't be in a rush.
That's right.
There's
just
plenty of candy to
have
be
a good night.
There's plenty of candy to be gotten, so don't worry about getting in a rush.
And I hope y'all have a good day today.
So you do the same. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
All right. Bye-bye.
Don't forget, WCAB will be coming up with our first annual coat and toy drive coming up. We're going to be starting that officially tomorrow, I guess,
well,
right? Or does it start later on?
We're going to start this. I think it starts actually on November the 13th.
13th, okay.
But we're going to start, letting everybody know that we're going to be doing this. Yeah, we're going to have different designated place sponsors. That's going to have big boxes set up
drop-off points.
Yeah, for drop. And they're asking for unwrapped toys and new or gently used coats, scarves, mittens, or hats. And we'll talk more about that as we get a little bit further into it.
We get the official word on that. We'll talk more about that. But just giving you a heads up coming up over the Christmas.
All of it stays in Rutherford County. Yep. It doesn't go out of this county. It's to help the children for Christmas. So
stay right here in Rutherford County to help all of the. I know before we had focused on one family.
Right.
So we're gonna try to help a lot of families.
Right.
What we're going to try to do.
I think we're still talking about doing our Christmas family within us.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna go out just a little bit further into the county.
Company wide with the coat and toy drive, and we're going to keep it more local here with the Christmas family.
Yes.
Hopefully we can get that together. I think we're already working on that, so it's coming together, folks.
Love our new people. They're all about county and all keeping everything in county.
All about community. They want community involvement. They want everything community. That's what we're basing on. And when we get moved into our new place and we switch over to the pure country, it's going to be wonderful. Yep. Trust me, guys will love it.
Good changes coming, that's for sure.
Change gonna come. Oh yes, it is. That's an old song by
I've heard of that. Sam
Cooke and the Soul Stirrers. I used to be able to sing like that, but I can sing real good going down the road in my car.
Isn't that amazing how that happens?
Oh, absolutely.
I sound just like them.
Tina White with us this morning from the Shingle Hollow Fire District. Tina, good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
How in the world are you?
How are you?
I am doing great. It is a beautiful, busy morning up here in Shingle Hollow already. The sky's lit up with some clouds this morning. But Tracy, I have to tell you, Reese cups are Nevaeh's favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And this morning, when you were saying you got your pizza and you set your Reese cup on top of it, the first thing we thought was, she is eating a Reese cup on her pizza?
That's what I was thinking,
That's
because
what he thought.
she said you put it on top of your pizza and let it kind of melt. And I'm like,
I meant with, the lid shut.
what? That's not what you said.
I know. I had to go. I am so sorry. I had to go back and retract everything.
Well, you made us smile, but
Well,
now,
good.
Nevaeh likes to put hers in the freezer.
Yeah, some
And let
people
it
do that.
No, yeah.
Like a little ice cream.
Yeah. I guess I'm a weirdo.
No, melted chocolate's pretty good too.
It really is,
Chocolate's
isn't
good
it?
anyway.
Take a little pip of that Hershey's milk chocolate, put it in your mouth and let it melt. Oh, that's so good.
That is. Hershey's. You can't
So
beat Hershey's
good.
chocolate.
You really can.
I think I've gained 3 pounds just talking about candy this
And
morning.
I'll tell you another good candy, too. Have you ever had Dove?
Dove.
Dove.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, that's good candy.
And
Absolutely.
they have the little inspirational encouragement wrote on the inside of the Dove chocolate, so you're getting 2 positives right there.
That is true. They're right. I forgot that they did that. They sure do.
Well, let's talk a little bit about Shingle Hollow this morning. We have some birthdays. On Pilgrim Way Baptist Church calendar, there's a birthday for Bud Brock. Hope he has a wonderful birthday. And on Piney Knob, we have Brian Birch and Morgan May. I hope both these have a wonderful birthday, too. And the fire department this morning, the senior citizens and the Shingle Hollow choir are meeting at 9:30 until lunchtime. I think they're going to have lunch today, maybe chilies and soup, if I understand correctly. So if you're interested, go on out there. And then for this Friday, the 3rd, at White House Community Center, the Desert Sun Band is going to be playing. It's $10 to get in. The doors open at 6. They're going to have barbecue for purchase, and the band starts playing at 7. Again, that's at White House Community Center, and it's the Desert Sun Band. And that there's some local Shingle Hollow fellows that play in that band. And they're pretty good. I've heard them a few times. And then on Saturday morning, 8 a.m., Kevin Lovelace is instructing a concealed handgun permit course. The cost is $60, and you can contact him to get signed up for this at 828-429-7476. The place is at the American Legion, Post 74, which is the old Green Hill School. There will also be food and drinks available for purchase during the class. So again, if you're interested in getting your concealed handgun permit, November 4th, the old Green Hill School. And I think that's all I've got this morning that I've got here on my list. So we're going to be safe today and do a lot of treats and not tricking.
What was
Did I
that?
lose you?
No, we're still here.
I thought you were tricking me, Todd.
No,
That's
we're
what
still-
we were doing.
We're still here.
Well, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Happy Halloween, and I'll talk to you next month.
All right. Thanks so much. Have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye.
Tina White with that report from the Shingle Hollow Fire District. We're going to move over and check in with Brenda Kelly, and we'll do that next.
Jim, have you seen Henson Building Materials' newly remodeled showroom? It's gorgeous.
You mean where they have a full line of hardware and building materials for homeowners and home builders?
I mean where Jamie, Terry, and Tony, their friendly staff, treat me like family. Oh, they're so nice.
Hey, are they taking COVID precautions and have curbside service?
Of course. They're so thoughtful.
I do need some materials, but I don't think they'll fit in our car.
Oh, silly. They have professional delivery so we can get whatever I want.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street in Forest City.
Building starts here.
Brenda Kelly with the report from the Union Mills Fire District. I am getting ready for Halloween. Brenda, good morning.
Good morning on this happy Halloween.
I was supposed to have decorated a trunk for my trunk or treat. Didn't get time to do that. Time is fleeting. It
Yes,
seems
it
like
is.
there's not enough of it.
It's
And
fleeting.
the older you get, the faster it goes.
Yeah, the older you
it's
get,
weird.
the fleetier it gets.
The
That's right.
fleetier. That's a good word. I like
Fleetier.
Oh, I bet all the English teachers are saying, "Oh my goodness."
that. Yeah.
There.
I know my second
They
grade.
said, "Oh my goodness," when I was there. I
I
never
know my
said it
second
out.
grade teacher listens to me. She's probably going, "Oh my Lord."
They're probably saying, "I hope nobody knows that I had them."
Todd, you were talking about the people that come through with what is that Danieltown Church where you go?
Uh-huh.
400 cars versus what 37?
Yeah, it was 37 people was the highest it ever got, and we got over 400 people coming through that night.
Well, I don't know what the highest is down there where I go, but we had at least 400. We start counting at about 200, and they come through. We had ours Saturday. And I'm telling you what's the truth. All of us run out of candy.
Oh yeah, we ran out and was going to Dollar General and buying everything they had.
And I had bought an extra bag, and so I threw that in there in my daughter's trunk, and we gave it all out. Everybody, there was about, I don't know, 8 or 9 cars decorated, and them little old children had the best time. They're just so cute, and dinosaurs. There was so many dinosaurs.
Oh yeah, dinosaurs is a big thing. We've got a couple of young men at our church, and man, dinosaurs is it. They love it.
Them little short legs trying to walk.
Yeah,
it's something else. But it's good to get out and have some good, clean fun.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, let's see. I've got 52 degrees on the front porch this morning. I don't have any birthdays, any anniversaries. But in ways of announcements, come join us for a Halloween haunted night, Union Mills Community House, indoor trick-or-treat, and hot dog meal, 2 hot dogs, chips, drink, $4. 1 hot dog, chips, drink, $2. Volunteers needed. Set up your haunted table, treat the ghosts and goblins. They'll have Christmas raffle tickets on sale. That'll be tonight from 5 to 7 p.m., and this is sponsored by the Union Mills Community Development Club and the Union Mills Learning Center. And then the Union Mills Learning Center on November the 3rd will have a hot dog meal, and the cost is $6. And then music at 7, Good Old Boys. There's no admission for the music, but you do have a tip jar available for the band. And that's all I got going on that I know of.
All right, Brenda, hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, catch you later.
Bye-bye. Brenda Kelly with that report from the Union Mills Fire District. We're going to check in with Luther Gillikin after this.
Wayne's Lunchbox can satisfy the pickiest of eaters at lunch or dinner or supper, whatever you want to call it. You can enjoy salads, sandwiches, a limited meat and veggie menu at lunchtime, and then for supper, your choice of a meat and vegetables. Call on Wayne's for any catering event that you may have, offering catering service, so stop by 391 East Main Street in Spindale. Call 828-395-2225. Open Monday through Thursday, 11 until 2, for supper, 3 until 7.
Luther Gillikin. Drinking and eating. That's Luther Gillikin down in Ellenboro. Luther, what you got for us this morning?
Well, got a sandwich for me, cup of coffee. But it's quiet down there. There wasn't a halt going on. Fire department, they had 2 calls yesterday. Had 1 medical call and had 1 man burning leaves. They went down and told them to put that out. And other than that, they've been quiet. Nothing going on with them last night. So you two have a great day up there. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, Luther, we'll see you then. Thanks.
All right, take care now.
Luther Gillikin with that report from Edinburgh, wrapping up our call-around report for this Tuesday.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush. Brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
Granny Beans is our sponsor for the morning birthdays and the birthday winner. You can enjoy a fresh, delicious orange twist, Long John cream-filled donut, original glazed donut, or for lunch, stop in and order a fresh salad or a delicious Granny Bees sub sandwich. Granny Bees does beautiful cakes for showers, weddings, birthdays, or any occasion you need a cake. Be sure and check out Granny Bees. If you'd rather have those delicious petit fours, you can get those instead. Granny Bees hours are Tuesday through Friday, 9 until 7, Saturday 9 until 6. Call them at 286-9012. That's Granny Bees, 322 West Main Street in Spindale. If you're celebrating a birthday or anniversary today, give me a call, 287-3356. We'll have a party in your honor and give away a birthday box of petit fours. Compliments of Granny Bees.
A mom asked her little girl what the church Sunday school lesson was about. You can imagine the mom's surprise when the little girl said, "Mom, it was about, don't be scared. You'll get your quilt." Longing to know more, the mom investigated what her daughter's class had discussed. Much to her relief, the subject has been on the Holy Spirit being a comforter in time of need. Well, God does not promise free quilts, but he does promise help in difficult times. The prophet Isaiah described such a God when he wrote, "When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. And when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze, because I am the Lord." Some of you may feel like you are treading in deep waters of difficulty or going through the fires of adversity. Fear not, for God has indeed promised to send a comforter to be with you and help you. Just remember, don't be scared. You will get your quilt. This is Bill Hostler with today's key to confident living. Scripts for these programs are sold in book form by calling toll-free 1-888-333-KEYS. Or not, why not visit our website at www.todayskey.net.
Birthday. Happy birthday today to Stacy Lale, RS High School Central basketball coach. He's retired. His birthday is today. Also celebrating an anniversary today, Myra and Tim Thompson over on Pea Ridge and Bostic. I don't know how many years they've been married. I think it's 100.
Oh, I don't know.
They're probably not that old. That's my neighbors across the street.
I started to say, I hope you know
they
these
were
people.
married. They were married on Halloween Day. I thought that was funny.
How
so
interesting is
happy
that?
Happy anniversary, Myra and Tim. Hope you have many, many, many more. They are good people over on the Ridge. Birthdays and events throughout history today. We're going to go ahead and give the Pettifors to Stacy Lale. He was our only one that called in, so we'll go ahead and give them. Coach Lale, hope you have a good day and enjoy the Pettifors. Birthdays and events throughout history. 1931, Mr. Dan Rather was born today. News anchor man there. 1936, Michael Landon was born. He passed away in 1991.
Love him.
Remember Touched by an Angel?
I
Little
remember
House, on, the Prairie.
Little Joe Cartwright.
Yeah. 1950, comedian John Candy was born. A funny man. He passed away in 1994.
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
The scene I always think is when that bear's jumping on the
Uncle
door
Buck.
and him under it, the great outdoors.
Oh,
That
yeah.
big old bear stomping on the door. 1963, Rob Schneider was born. He's an actor, comedian. 1964, country music singer Darryl Worley was born. And in 1967, for all us Gen Xers, was when Vanilla Ice was born. Remember him?
Oh, yep. Sure do.
Ice Baby. Oh, boy, we just went back in time. In 1913, the first United States paved coast-to-coast highway is dedicated. In 1941, on this day, Mount Rushmore is finished. 1952, first thermonuclear bomb is detonated at the Marshall Islands. And for the Walking Dead fans, in 2010, The Walking Dead premiered on AMC. Today is National Reformation Day, it's Reformation Day. Today is National Doorbell Day, Girl Scout Founders Day, National Magic Day, National Knock Knock Joke Day, National Caramel Apple Day, and Halloween.
Ooh, yep.
Tracy?
Yes.
Knock knock.
Now, who's there?
Little old lady.
Well, little old lady who?
I didn't know you could yodel. I didn't know you could yodel.
Well, you didn't. Well, I'll do it again.
I didn't.
Little
Well,
old lady
there you
who?
go. Tracy's a yodeler. We didn't even know that. Folks, it's been good being here with you this Tuesday morning. Remember, be good to each other. To all come back around to you. We promise. Have a great Halloween.
WCAB